Hello Central family. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Grace and I've been attending Central since 2016, which is when I was in my first year of university, and I'm currently in my fifth year of my medical studies. So when I was asked to share a testimony of what God was doing in my life during lockdown, this was, I think, one of the first things that popped into my head. So before lockdown was announced in South Africa, we were still having lectures and our clinicals and everything, and I remember chatting to one of my friends who was in my class with me, and we were hearing about how the schools overseas were being shut down and how people were having to stay at home, and I was just like, I had this fear that came into my heart that was like, what's gonna happen to us? What if our schools and university closes down? How will we complete the year? How will we complete our clinical studies? And I was just almost panicky and anxious about what was gonna be the outcome of this. And then it happened. We were told to go home, and we weren't given a return date of when university might start again, and we were just kind of told to wait and see. And then lockdown was announced, level 5, and we were then everyone was at home. But then through being having the time to be at home, and spending time in God's Word, God really started to teach me that He is in control even when nothing is going according to plan, and it seems like it's not gonna turn out right, or it's not gonna be, we're not gonna finish, or we're not gonna be able to go back to university. God really taught me that He is in control and He is sovereign. And He knew that this pandemic was coming, and He understands what we're all going through. And I really experienced God's peace in my heart. And as things started to kind of let up in lockdown, I knew that even though life is not at all the way we thought it would be, God is still good, and He still has a plan in this time. And even when it doesn't seem as though He's working, He is still working in our hearts, in my heart, and in the lives of those around me. So that was really very cool to learn. Another thing that lockdown gave me was time, and that time to be in God's Word and to really rest in His Word and in God's presence is something that I'm very grateful for in this lockdown. And also being able to be at home with my family was also really good. I have a big family, I come from a big family, so it was very cool to be at home with them and to spend time with them. So this is just a little short story of what God's been doing in my life, testimony that came from this lockdown period. But I really miss seeing everyone at church and spending time with them. So I really hope to see you all soon. Bye.